Hello everyone and welcome back to the workshop. Today I'm going to be looking at the yellowing plastic cover of this floppy disk drive which was supplied with my BBC Micro. Some types of plastic go this way with a combination of age and sunlight, and retrobriting is the method of reversing the process which I'll be trying today. So first I'll remove the lid, and then for best results I'll separate the plastics from the cables and the inner workings of the drive. With the case freed up, it now needs to be thoroughly cleaned as any dirt will affect the process. So that bottom plate has cleaned up really well, and it's about the same colour as a BBC. This one isn't. It's even got a stripe down the middle where the cable was wrapped round it. I'm taking the opportunity to clean up these filthy cables too. Yellowing like this occurs because there's a chemical change that goes on in the plastic, and the act of retrobriting attempts to reverse that change and bring the colour back to as new. So here's what I use to do this job. This box was built to propagate plants, so when you see inside you'll notice it's very mucky. Don't read into that, you don't need a mucky one, it's just that it's dual purpose. So what I have here is an ordinary storage box, and inside the lid's fitted with strips of LED, so there's 8 in there. That can give me quite a lot of light. And then on the inside of the box, just reflective foil, and as you can see, mucky because I've been growing plants in there. Not to worry. All I'm going to do, mind my head, is put another box inside it. And that's where I'm going to put the plastic work and the lid on top. Now, what's required to do retrobriting? Well, three things: peroxide, heat and light, although there's a bit of a debate as to which of those three actually has the biggest effect, and in some cases some of them aren't even necessary. And if you watch YouTube videos, you'll find there are lots of different methods. Some people put a mix of this in water and submerge, some paste it on, some even have temperature controlled tanks. It's an experimental science, but I have done it with small pieces before, so I'm going to use the same method again, which is a matter of pasting it on and using cling film to keep it in contact with the surface. This peroxide is 12% or 40% by volume. It came from Amazon, and in fact it even had reviews which said that it was good for retrobriting. Let's just get some gloves on. The idea here is to get a fairly generous helping. As I said before, this isn't at this present time an exact science, so it's just a matter of plastering it on. Lighting kit on top. And plug it in. Okay. And that will stay there for most of the afternoon. I'll come back and check. I did come in halfway through and check it and do a bit of stirring up in there. Okay, let's power this thing off. Alright, so I'm just going to unwrap that, rinse it in the sink, and then I'll bring it back and we'll see what it's like. Right, this will dry off. And I can tell you immediately that it's looking very good indeed. Well, here we are with a retrobrited part. And I know we're in incandescent light here, but it does look as though even the bottom plate, which has been out of the light, is slightly darker than the top. The stripe down the middle has completely vanished. Right, it's looking good. Let's check the sides. Yeah. I haven't managed to wreck the sticker on the back. So I'm going to call that a success, and let's do a rebuild. But wait, let's clean this. Okay, time to get all this back in the box, and then we'll move on to retrobriting the other half of the case. I didn't bother filming the completion of this because it was late at night, but yeah, same effect on the base piece as on the rest. So now it all looks good. So with the case screwed back together, I'll set it up next to the computer, and now it really does look clean and a good colour match. That's all the retrobriting I'll be doing today, but I'll probably use the same method in future projects. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.